Hi, I'm Dr. Tanya. Welcome to my channel. I'm an MD with a specialty in orthopedic surgery and a master's degree in biomedical physiology and kinesiology. In today's video, we're going to talk about a frequent issue that medical students have. Maybe you're in your last year of medical school and you're not sure if you want to pursue residency or just go into academia, or maybe just move to Hawaii and become a full-time surfer. Well, I remember my first day of medical school, the headmaster came into our classroom and the only thing he said to us was, "Okay, everybody, listen up. If you do not do a specialty after graduation, you probably won't do well in life." No pressure, right? Well, let me tell you, that is completely not true. There's so many paths that you can take. And if your heart is not screaming for a particular specialty, that's okay. I personally loved my residency, especially the last 3 years, because the first year, well, I have to say, my senior residents were a little bit tyrannical, but still, I wouldn't change the experience for the world. That being said, residency isn't for everybody. I actually had a colleague who, after graduation, she moved to the beach and opened a scuba diving business. And right now, she's very happy and thriving. So, if you're feeling trapped by the idea that there's only one correct path, well, let's break that illusion right now. The first thing you have to do is silence the noise. Before you make any decision, you have to isolate yourself from outside opinion. Seriously, you have to get away from the, "Oh, you should do this," or "Oh, you should do that" voices. Because, let's be honest, most of the time we make choices based on impressing other people. You want to be that doctor, the one that everybody admires, the one with the most prestigious title. So you decide to chase the dream of becoming a neurosurgeon, only to wake up in the year number 17 of your residency and realizing you feel empty. Because somewhere along the way, you adopted someone else's definition of success instead of figuring out your own. Don't do that. The next thing you should do is explore your options. So maybe you want to continue your medical career in another country, have a better quality of life. You can move to Europe, Australia, Canada, the US. They're excellent options. But maybe you don't romanticize with the process of the revalidation exams and the bureaucracy and the hoops to jump. But in the end, if that's really what you want, it's always going to be worth it. I moved to Canada 3 years ago and I've never been happier. Or maybe you love the science behind medicine more than the clinical work. Then you could go into research and work for pharmaceuticals or biotech companies. Or maybe you love sports like I do. You could do a PhD or a master's degree in sports science and get hired by Lululemon, Nike, very big corporations. There's a whole world outside the hospital. And finally, the most important step is you have to face the fear, because no matter what you choose, there's only one thing guaranteed, and that is fear will be there. The "what if I fail" voice will be always whispering in your ear. But here's the key. It is what you do despite the fear that makes all the difference. So instead of letting fear hold you back, treat fear like a challenge and push through it. Just step outside the expected path and create a life that makes you excited of waking up every morning. Whether that's residency, research, moving out of the country, just make sure it's your decision. Because at the end of the day, you're the one that has to live with it. Alright, that was it for today. I hope this video helped some of you. Let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions for future videos. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next week.